Welcome back to the Way Forward podcast. I'm your host, Bryce Futch, and this is the Monday Monologue. We want to thank our sponsor, Stanford Georgia Values Foundation. They are leading the way on training young, dynamic leaders and fostering talent from across the Peach State. You can find more information on them at www.stand4ga.org. That's stand4ga.org. Now to the monologue, our American immigrant experience. Recently, the new Trump administration has been introducing significant changes to our immigration system. While many defend illegal immigrants, claiming compassion and care, these arguments often mask deeper issues. In reality, they undermine human dignity, stifle opportunities, and break apart families. Many on the left have sounded the alarm in opposition to mass deportations. The Department of Homeland Security and ICE have been targeting violent offenders who have outstanding warrants for serious crimes like child molestation, rape, aggravated assault, and murder. During these operations, other non-citizens have been caught up in the process. However, those raising concerns about these raids often overlook one important fact. It is indeed a crime to be in this country without proper documentation and without going through proper channels. This is no different from the legal consequences an American would face for being in Mexico or any other Central American country without the necessary paperwork. You see, this issue is not about race or national origin. It's about the rule of law, which forms the foundation for any stable nation. Every country has a sovereign right and responsibility to secure its borders and protect its citizens. We must not lose sight of that truth. On a personal note, I lived in Mexico for a short period of time. While there, I became acquainted with a man we'll call Juan. He shared with me an experience that he had as an illegal immigrant in the United States. He told me about the constant fear and instability he faced while working long hours for substandard pay. After 6 months, he decided to return to Mexico, as his conscience would no longer allow him to evade the law. His story highlights an important truth. Illegal immigration is harmful not only to the country whose laws are being broken, but also to the individuals who break those laws. You see, it forces them to live in the shadows rather than in the light. There is also a modern class of illegal immigrants who exploit the charity of the United States for personal gain. They are trafficked into the country by rogue charities and organizations funded by fraudulent federal dollars and provided with various welfare programs meant for the most vulnerable. This class of migrants who have no interest in learning our language or adopting our customs simply take as much as they can from the system before returning back to their home countries. They are in essence grifters who exploit our charity without contributing to the nation. While these grifters often make headlines, we must not allow their actions to overshadow the stories of hardworking immigrants who truly embody the values of the American system. These individuals follow the legal process, invest their time and talents to secure a future in this great nation, and strive to build better lives for their children, just as my ancestors did when they arrived in the United States in the early 1700s. The immigrant spirit is essential to the flourishing of the United States. We must not fail to pass on that immigrant spirit, rooted in the idea that America is not yet perfect, but one day may be, that hard work pays off and that the cream always rises to the top. The idea of the man in the arena and that a life of struggle for good is the only one worth living, so that those who come after us will be able to build a better, more lasting peace. As we Americans seek this future, firm in our faith in God and driven by our duty to family and neighbor, we will from many become one.